The cameras were poised, the lights perfectly arranged, and the atmosphere on set was charged with anticipation. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun, two of the most beloved stars in the industry, were filming a pivotal scene in their latest drama, a moment fans had eagerly awaited for months. It was supposed to be a kiss, the kind that would seal the storyline, the kind that would have audiences swooning worldwide. But then, something unexpected happened. The director called action. Min-ho and Go-eun stepped closer, their characters caught in a moment of vulnerability and longing. The script called for a gentle, heartfelt kiss, a cinematic promise of love and hope. As the cameras rolled, their eyes met with an intensity that seemed to transcend fiction. For a brief moment, the boundary between character and actor blurred. And then, right before the cameras captured the kiss, the moment was cut short. Instead of the tender lip lock fans dreamed of, Min-ho pulled back slightly, a subtle hesitation in his expression. Go-eun's lips parted as if to respond, but the scene ended without the kiss ever touching the screen. The crew was silent. The actors blinked, caught off guard by the change. A murmur rippled through the set. What happened? Why was such a crucial moment suddenly dropped? As the cameras stopped rolling, whispers spread like wildfire. Rumors began circulating that the kiss had been filmed, but deliberately edited out. Others said the actors themselves had decided to pull back, sensing something was off. Still, others speculated it was a decision made by the production team, or even higher powers, perhaps the agencies. Fans noticed immediately. Social media exploded with comments and theories. Some fans expressed heartbreak. How could they cut such an important scene? Others were suspicious. Is there something going on behind the scenes? The drama's official account released a statement, vague and carefully worded. Certain scenes were adjusted for narrative pacing and audience reception, but that did little to quell the storm. Behind the scenes, sources close to the production revealed the real story, one that only deepened the mystery. It was said that the agencies representing Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun had raised concerns. Concerns not about the scene's quality, but about what the kiss might imply outside the narrative. The possibility that fans might interpret the kiss as confirmation of a real-life romance was a risk they weren't willing to take. Both stars had carefully maintained a professional distance publicly, and any confirmation of personal involvement could complicate their careers. The agencies wanted to control the narrative tightly. In their eyes, the kiss might blur lines in ways they could not manage. Inside the filming location, tensions simmered. The director reportedly fought to keep the scene intact, believing it was essential to the story and the emotional payoff. Min-ho and Go-eun, too, were reportedly disappointed. They had embraced their characters and the depth of their relationship, knowing how much fans longed for the moment. But ultimately, the final decision was out of their hands. Fans dissected every interview, every interaction between the two actors. They searched for clues. Was the hesitation on set real? Did the chemistry fade under external pressure? Some claimed that the agencies had issued strict guidelines. No public displays that might fuel rumors. No scenes that might be misconstrued by tabloids. The kiss, it seemed, was too risky. Meanwhile, the actors continued their work professionally. They delivered compelling performances, but the missing kiss left a void. Viewers felt it too. Social media comments reflected a collective yearning, a longing for authenticity, for a love story that transcended the screen. The production later released a version of the episode that included a rewritten scene. Instead of the kiss, the moment ended with a meaningful glance and a tender embrace. A compromise, some said. Others called it a tease. Critics debated whether the cut was artistic or political. Was it censorship? Was it respect for the actor's privacy? Or was it pure business calculation? Amid the speculation, a few insiders suggested something more complicated. That the kiss might have been cut due to the delicate balance of fan expectations and market dynamics. That the agencies feared any hint of romance could alienate certain segments of their fan bases. Meanwhile, fan forums buzzed with theories. Some believed the cut kiss was a sign of the actors' own relationship dynamics. Others saw it as a symbol of the industry's tight leash on personal freedoms. Regardless of the truth, one thing was clear. The kiss that never made it to screen had become a story of its own. A story about love, control, and the fragile dance between reality and fiction. As the drama continued, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun remained central figures in countless discussions. Their fans waited eagerly for any new hints, any new moments that might reveal what the missing kiss had promised but never delivered. Some hoped the actors would one day speak openly about the decision. Others resigned themselves to the mystery. The kiss that never made it to screen would remain an emblem of unspoken feelings and untold stories. And so the tale goes on. A story where the most powerful moments sometimes happen off camera, in the spaces between the lines. But the story does not end with the cutscene. What followed was a ripple effect, a wave that shook not just the fans, but the entire production, and even the entertainment industry itself. Behind closed doors, tensions mounted between the production team and the agencies. The director, known for his artistic vision and dedication to authentic storytelling, was reportedly frustrated. For him, the kiss was the emotional climax, the payoff for months of careful character development. Removing it felt like denying the audience a vital connection. The agencies, however, had different priorities. Their focus was not just the story on screen, but the larger narrative, the story told in headlines, social media, and public perception. To them, controlling what the audience believed was as important as what was actually shown. One insider shared that the agencies feared the kiss could spark rumors that might distract from both actors' solo projects. It was a calculated risk management decision. Better to withhold the moment than risk speculation turning into scandal. Min-ho and Go-eun were caught in the middle. On one hand, they were passionate about their craft and the story they were telling. On the other, they had to navigate the tightrope of public image management. Some close to the actors described moments of quiet disappointment. "We know how much they wanted the kiss to stay," said one source. "But they also understand the complexities of the industry." This tension was not lost on fans. Forums and fan pages buzzed with messages of support and frustration. Many expressed their desire to see the two stars be honest about their feelings, both on and off screen. Others worried that the industry's restrictions were stifling genuine connection. Social media became a battleground. Fans dissected every glance, every subtle touch, every hesitation in interviews. They searched for signs of hidden truths behind the polished performances. The pressure on Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun increased as public demand grew louder. But neither actor made any public comments addressing the kiss or the rumors around it. Their silence only fueled speculation. Meanwhile, the drama's ratings soared. The controversy around the missing kiss became a magnet for viewers. In a strange way, the absence of the kiss heightened interest and emotional investment. Critics weighed in. Some argued that the cut scene was a missed artistic opportunity. Others saw it as a reflection of the industry's ongoing struggle between creativity and commercial pressures. But the actors kept working, delivering performances that brought their characters' complex emotions to life. Their chemistry remained undeniable, even without that one scene. At fan events, the dynamic between Min-ho and Go-eun was carefully